Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get this gorgeous golden glow bronze summer makeup look. So yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing what products I use and what techniques I use to create this look, then make sure to keep on watching. Alright, so to start, I already went ahead and put on some foundation. For foundation, I used the new Wet n Wild Dewy Photo Focus foundation, and I use the shade, what do I use? I use Golden Beige. So this is what it looks like. Pretty much the reason why I am using this is because it's got like that dewy finish, and it's going to really help add to the really glowy summer glow kind of look that we're trying to achieve today. So just to make this video like not too long, I already went ahead and put this on. And if you're curious, for color corrector, I typically like to use the MAC Prep and Prime Peach Lustre color correcting stick. So I did use this just on areas of my face where I feel like I have darkness or discoloration. I'll link a video down below where I show you guys my color correcting routine in detail if you're interested in that. And for brows, I of course used the Benefit Ka-Brow in the shade 04. So I just did all that quickly off camera, got the base ready to go so we don't waste too much time in the video. So I'm gonna jump right into doing my eyes. The very first thing I need to do is I need to set them, prime them. And what I'm going to do is use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. You can use any shade. I just use light medium sand. That's what works for my when I want to brighten my face as well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this onto my lids. And just with a beauty sponge, I'm going to blend this all out. Alright, and so to set the lids, I'm just going in with the Huda Beauty Translucent Setting Powder in Pound Cake. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and just wipe the powder away. Alright, so I'm done priming the eyes. Now I'm going to jump right into eyeshadow. I'm going into the Tarte Busy Gal Goals palette. I'm going to be using this today to create the really goldeny, shimmery summer eye look for today. I'm super excited. So the very first shade I'm going to go into is this shade right here called Role Model. And I'm just grabbing my Morphe M441 blending brush. This is what it looks like. And I'm going to take this color and just start working it into my crease. And you want to make sure to really create a nice shadow in this inner portion of the eye. So that's kind of what you want to do. So next I'm going in with the Morphe E17 brush, and I'm going to grab the shade Go Getter, which is this shade right here. And I'm going to blend this color onto my crease, but I'm going to concentrate it just on the crease. Like, I'm not going to smoke it out like how I did with the first shade, like how you can see right now. This is going to just really define the crease area. Alright, so next I'm just grabbing this flat brush. It's a Sonia Keshik brush. It came in a set, but this is what it looks like. And I'm going to be using this to apply the shade Self-Made, which is this shade right here. And I'm going to take this color and apply it onto the entire lid. So now I'm just going back in with my Morphe M441 blending brush. It's the brush that I used to apply Role Model, which was the very first crease shade, the lighter crease shade. And I'm just going to blend out the edges to make sure that the gold is nice and blended in with the brown shades. So now I'm just grabbing Go Getter, the darker brown, and my Morphe, this is the E17 blending brush. I'm going to smoke this color out onto the outer corners. And I'm just keeping this one color really concentrated on the outer corner. I'm not really smoking it out too much. I'm going to use the lighter brown to do that. So I have that color kind of packed on the outer corners. Now I'm going back in with the lighter shade Role Model, the lighter brown, and I'm going to smoke this out more outwards onto the outer corners. And connecting that to the crease. So now I'm going ahead in with the shade Hustle, which is this shade right here. And I'm just grabbing a small blending brush like this. This is from the e.l.f. and Nabela Noor collection. And I'm going to take this color and just slowly start darkening the outer corners of my eyes. And I'm really concentrating this just on the outer corner. Again, I'm not smoking it out. Alright, so I kind of want to take a break from the eyes and kind of progress with the makeup. Maybe go ahead and do my face in terms of highlighting and contouring. And I want to kind of just clean up the eyes a little bit too before I wrap them up. So I think I'm going to move on and do my concealer. So for concealer, I'm going to go ahead in with the Tarte Creaseless Concealer. And I'm going to apply this onto the areas under my eyes, because of course this concealer does have like more of a hydrating formula, which I really like for under my eyes, and for other parts of my face like the forehead, the nose, and the chin, I'm gonna go ahead in with the Tarte Shape Tape, and I'll have the exact shades that I used down below in the description. And what I like to do is apply the concealer kind of down the sides of my nose. That's really going to help me when I go to contour my nose. And I'll show you guys kind of how I clean up the eyeshadow as well. What I like to do is pull the concealer upwards like that and kind of create more of like a V shape, kind of like that. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can obviously go in with a little bit of setting powder as well and clean it up, but essentially that's just kind of how I like to clean up my eyeshadow. And just to set everything in place, I'm going in with the Huda Beauty setting powder in Pound Cake. So while everything bakes, I'm just going to fix up my brows. Obviously a little bit of setting powder got on them, so I'm going to go ahead and just clean them a little bit, brush out any excess powder, and then just fill them in a little more. Alright you guys, so I went ahead and I just touched up my brows, and I also wiped away all of the translucent setting powder that was on my face. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to finish up with the lower lash line. I'm just going to be grabbing an angled brush. This is what it looks like. This one is from Sephora, and I'm going to grab the shade Role Model, which is the lighter brown, and I'm going to just smoke this out onto the entire lower lash line. So now I'm just grabbing this brush right here. This is by K.I.S.S.I.N.G, and I'm grabbing the shade Go Getter, which is the darker brown, and I'm going to smoke this out onto my lower lash line, but more closer to the waterline. I'm just going to soften out the edges of the outer V that we created, just to make sure it's not so harsh and it's very like nice and blended and smoked out. Now I'm just grabbing some eyeliner, and I'm using the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper Black. Okay, so I'm all done with the eyeliner. Now I'm going to quickly go off camera and put on some falsies as well as some mascara. So for falsies, I'm actually going to be putting on the K.I.S.S.I.N.G No. 1 lashes. This is what they look like. I've actually never used these before. I recently just grabbed them from Walmart, so I'm really excited to try them out and see if I like them or not. And for mascara, I'm going to be using one of my top favorites. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. Okay, you guys, so I'm all done with the eyes. I went ahead in with the mascara as well as the lashes. I love these lashes. This is my first time trying them on, and they're super, super nice. So these are, again, the K.I.S.S.I.N.G No. 1 if you guys are interested in trying them out for yourself. So now I'm going to go ahead and contour my face. I'm going to be using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. So now I'm just going to go ahead in with a brush like this. This is a Sonia Keshik brush. And I'm just going to take the bronzer and just lightly dust it on the sides of my nose and just a little on the bottom to kind of do a nose contour. What I'm going to do is just take my beauty sponge, and with any excess concealer on there, I'm just going to clean up the edges. So for blush, I'm grabbing the BECCA Luminous blush in Snapdragon. And of course, what I like to do is apply this kind of up here where I would normally bronze or contour, because if I put it on the apples of my cheeks, it just makes my face look bigger. I find kind of pulling the blush up higher slims out my face. So that's a good trick if you have like a big face like me and you want to really slim out your face. You can try that out. I'm going to take the slightest amount of blush and just kind of dust the center of my nose, like very, very tiny amount, like not that much, like that much, just a little bit, and that's all I'm going to do. So for highlight, I'm grabbing the BECCA, this is the Champagne Pop Highlight. Put some on the Cupid's bow. I'm gonna put some up here. And then just a little bit on the tip. I'm also gonna apply the highlight onto the inner corners of the eyes. And I'm just gonna take my beauty blender and I'm going to just press the highlight into the skin because I really want it to be like melted into the skin. Okay, so the very last thing I have to do is my lips. I'm grabbing the e.l.f. and Nabela Noor lip liner in Maira Nude. And for lipstick, I'm going in with the Charlotte Tilbury Nude K lipstick. So you can stop here for the lips if you want, but I just want to do like an extra step. I'm going to take a Anastasia Beverly Hills Shimmer Gloss in Sparklelava. This is what it looks like. This is from their new Spring Lip Gloss Set collection. I did do a review on these. If you guys want to check it out, I'll have it linked down below. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply this onto my lips. You guys, so this is pretty much it for the Golden Glow Bronzy Summer makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Of course, all the products that I used today will be listed down below in the description box, so make sure to check that out. And of course, if you guys have suggestions on any video you would like me to do, make sure to comment down below and let me know. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos from me. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.